Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Stitch and I'm playing some more Smite using Hel. Not really... This is not really going to be a derping around video like the last one. I'm playing this one seriously. I'm just trying to try out this new build here. And... Arena looks very nice nowadays, doesn't it? I think so. What was that for? Yeah, you better run away. So anyway... Just gonna throw out a joke here. LOL. Hel's dark side is mean. So, yeah, like I said, I'm trying out a new build here. And I'm just getting myself excited for this imminent Hel rework that's supposed to be coming out. Because, as a Hel main, I really want that to happen. It needs to. And I have high hopes for it, such as things like, well, first of all, these ground targeters need to be changed. She's still got like the normal blue outline around white here. We need a little bit of a different in when she's in light and dark stance, what she's going to be doing and everything. But not only that, her skills need a little bit of a visual update as well. They look a little bland if you ask me. Like that. It's a black ball. It goes forward, it explodes. It's called decay, but it doesn't actually decay anything. It just does splash damage. And that's it. It doesn't do anything other than that. I'd like it to actually have a decay effect that gives damage per second to whoever it hits because of its name, you know? I want these abilities that she has. Out of all of her abilities, only half of them actually live up to their names, and that's like Cleanse, Hinder, and Inspire. Cleanse actually cleanses the evil crowd control away from your allies. Hinder hinders your enemies by slowing their progress as they walk and lowering their magic defense. And Inspire, well, let's say your ally is having a bad day, he got hit, he took a lot of damage. Well, Inspire heals them and gives them a speed boost. Be like, let's press forward, my brothers. Here's the inspiration you need. Let's go. So yeah, I want stuff like that. Like, I think Decay, like I said, needs to have a damage per second effect added to it. Restoration, I think, should become some kind of beam. A beam that if you hit your allies with it, it actually restores their health. And if you hit your enemies with it, you actually sap health from them. You know, it'll only be like 50% of the health sapped. And the beam would be continuous. It would last for 3 to 5 seconds. Like, for each level, it would be like 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds, 4 seconds, 4.5 seconds, 5 seconds. It'd be continuous, he'd be able to move around with it, similar to Ares' searing flesh. Because, otherwise, I wouldn't really want to connect permanently to an ally, because that's kind of Aphrodite's thing. And that's something that Hel had in, like, the early days, but they got rid of that. And that's fine. That's probably a little broken, and now it's Aphrodite's thing. So let's leave it that way. So then there is... what was the last one I was talking about? Repulse. See, Inspire actually inspires your allies to continue to fight. Repulse does damage. While that's a good thing, Repulse is a very strong attack. It doesn't really need a buff, I'd say, but it needs some kind of effect added to it. The definition of repulse is a couple different things. It either means to drive back an attack or an attacking force, or to cause disgust. So that's one thing that should probably happen, is you should either repel your enemies back by having a knockback effect added. Thank you to Amir, by the way. He is being a great tank there. He saved my ass so hard right there. But anyway, it should have a knockback effect to knock your enemies back, aka repelling them, repulsing them, driving back their attack. I don't know why I'm attacking this jungle. I just seen my friends doing it and I did it. I probably should have lived above the influence there, but I didn't. Anyway, back to the battle here. Or I think it should have a repulsive effect where your enemies actually... Yep, that's a death. That's the only death I'm going to have here. That is the only death I'm going to have in this match here. Repulse could also cause your enemies to look away for a split second in disgust. As if Hel put some kind of image in their head, some disgusting image that made them look away, giving your allies time to run away. Look at it like this. One of your allies is being focused, and he really needs some help. You can go up there and use your repulse and do a little damage as it is now, or you can go up there and use your repulse, if it was changed, to have it knock back your enemies, aka repulsing them, repelling them. You get what I'm saying, I'm sure. So then we need to talk about passive. When you think about it, does Hel really have a passive? Yeah, she kind of does, but you could really just put that passive into... You could just put that passive into her switch stance ability, couldn't you? I don't know why. I was in the wrong stance there. I was trying to heal Fenrir, I guess. He is Hel's brother, but no. He's Frostfang Fenrir. He's not Hel's real brother. What was I saying? I completely lost track. Oh yeah, it was ultimate and passive. What I'm thinking is that you can just combine the two, ultimate and passive, whereas putting skills into her switch stance will give her her buffs depending on what stance she's in, and then actually give her a proper passive to buff her, buff either her or buff her allies. You know, making her a support character, while at the same time being a damager. I'm always willing to heal my allies when they need it. They need to stand a little close to me sometimes, because sometimes I just can't get there fast enough. And I always feel bad in situations like this where I'm running away because I'm about to die, but then my ally also dies. I always feel so bad when that happens. But then I think, was there really much I could have done if I stayed there? I could have healed them a little bit. Maybe they would have had a little bit of a chance, but ultimately they might have died anyway, and I might have died by staying there, because further feeding the opposite team. Now I'm looking at the enemy team right now, up in the top left corner. I have no idea when that guy left. And it's making me realize why we're doing so well here, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I think we'll be doing well either way, because we're kind of really far ahead right now. And Fenrir, you need to put me down here, bud. Get away. I've killed you before. I've killed you for less when you just ran by me using your ultimate. You remember earlier in the match? Yeah, you're glitching anyway. I don't know if Fenrir and Odin jumping through the wall to get to their spawn is a glitch, but I'm seeing Fenrir walk through a bunch of different walls, like just the pillars in the middle of the arena and the walls where the jungle buffs stand. I've seen Fenrir walk through all of those. I'm not sure if it's lag, I'm not sure what's going on, but I do know that Fenrir and Odin, like what just happened right there, they are jumping through their spawn, and I'm not sure if that's a glitch or if that's intended. But I always thought that was supposed to be Hades' thing, that he could go under the spawn to get back into spawn to run away quickly. Now it seems that all the characters can do that. And it's not something that I really enjoy having to fight against here. So hopefully it's a bug that will be fixed. If not, well, I guess I got other things to worry about. But I do know I did play the other day against an Odin that pointed this glitch out and actually went to hide in the wall himself and got stuck there. He went into the enemy spawn to hide and got stuck there. He couldn't get out, he couldn't move. Eventually he actually got out. I don't know if he recalled or whatever, but it's not really something that I respect, people glitching like that. Because it's kind of a cheap way of winning, or a cheap way to make the other guys lose, because, well, not everyone can do that. Not everyone can glitch into the wall. At least I think not everyone can glitch into the wall. I haven't tried it myself, but Hel doesn't really have any escape moves as it is, which is another reason why I'd like her to have a knockback move added on to her Inspire move, which actually gives her a speed boost, which is what I use now to get away. I quickly switch to my light stance, use Inspire, and get the hell out of there. Like right there, I should have ran, but I realized I had the support of Poseidon and figured I was good. I'm good. Almost got blinded by Ra there. Getting a little cocky here, because I think I had my team with me, but they're over here focusing on other things. Which they should. They shouldn't all be focusing on Ra, because there's a bigger group to focus on. Now another thing that I want to talk about is Tyr's right there. See, Odin jumped out of the spawn there at me. He thinks he's got me in his ultimate, but really? Really, Odin? I don't think so, grandfather. No. Another thing I want to talk about, yes, Tyr's stance change. When Tyr does his stance change, is that skill has a cooldown, but it resets all his other cooldowns. And that's something that I've heard should be added to Hel. I don't really think so. Hel's 2-second cooldown for her stance switch is definitely much needed, because Hel kind of relies on the ability to change stances at a second's notice. That's not really something that she can go without. Just for cooldown, just to reset cooldowns on her other skills, which don't even have that high of a cooldown anyway. When you switch stances, by the time you're done using your skills in your other stance, your abilities are cooled down and ready to use. I kind of stole that kill, I'm sorry, Poseidon. But in reality, did I? Was the Kraken really going to... Okay, I have no idea how I got that one, because I'm pretty sure Hebo attacked after me, but whatever. If we were to keep her stance change cooldown at 2 seconds like it is now, as well as have it cancel out the cooldowns, all the cooldowns of the other stance, it'd make Hel a little slightly overpowered. Not too overpowered, because she does eat a lot of mana, but overpowered enough to where late game she would be an absolutely relentless attacker. As long as she had a meditation, it'd just be like, repulse, decay, hinder, switch, restoration, heal if you need it, switch back, repulse, decay, hinder, switch, meditation, restoration, all that. And that would just continue on for a couple rounds, or until the enemy was dead. That's something Hel shouldn't be able to do. That's a power she shouldn't really have. That make her cheap. That make her, maybe not cheap, but maybe as annoying as Loki. And Loki is one annoying motherfucker. I'm glad we didn't have him in this match against us, because I'm always Loki. Even when he doesn't have his ultimate, Blink gives him enough to actually teleport and get behind the enemies as it is. And see, Odin, you're really losing it here, grandfather. See, you ran away. That's fine. I'm not gonna pursue you. I'm just gonna accept my loss here. I could have killed you. You're lucky I didn't. I'm gonna attack your partners. Use the last of my mana here. No. The enemies realize they're losing so badly that he's gonna leave. I'm sorry, bud, but I don't know how long you were without your partner there, but I haven't seen him in a while, and I don't remember what exactly he was, but he wasn't, I don't think he was going to be of much help anyway, because look how far ahead we are. We've got some pretty hard hitters here. And Emir is actually taking a lot of the focus away from all his allies. He's being a very good tank. And if I remember correctly, at the beginning of the match, he wasn't originally going to be Emir. We were actually about to be a team of all mages. And that, as you know, is never good. Like, I don't think the opposite team has a tank. No, they had Odin, but Odin left. No, Odin's still there. Never mind. Fenrir left. One of the wall jumpers left. Odin didn't leave. They still have a tank, but I don't think he was building too well as a tank, because I was actually doing quite a bit of damage to him, even when he had me in his ultimate. And he wasn't really able to hit me. And I stole that. Hello, I'm sorry, but it had to be done. We're about to win anyway. I'm pretty sure I get one more kill in this match here. I could have gotten another one, but Odin had to wall glitch. Thanks a lot. I'm pretty sure, though, I do get one last kill in this match before it ends. Maybe not. I don't remember, but I'm going to try and go for Odin here. Nope, Odin's going to get away again. They're playing it smart. They are running back into spawn as they're about to die. Or even if they just take a little damage. Now I'm going to be focused by Odin and Neith. No, they're not chasing me. What I am going to do is help Emir out in getting this Odin. But nope, I didn't get the last kill. I thought I got one more kill, but that's just not how it went. Well, anyway, thank you all for watching, and hopefully there are more Hel videos to come, and I cannot wait for her to get her rework. And I will see you all next time.